Hey crafters, this is my niece Gracie. And Gracie, what project are we going to do today?
Mutants!
Yeah, mutants! Alright, so let's go to the table and craft some mutants! Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah. I would like to give a shout out to Robert Shotwell, a friend and supporter of the craft. Alright, here we go. My favorite material, toilet paper. Yay! Okay, so now I'm going to get a hunk off there. Dip it in just some water, plain water. I'm going to shape it into a body, right? And I'm going to use my glue all, Elmer's glue all, and just put some full strength. You could use water down if you wanted to. And now I'm just going to use a brush here and spread this all around the body there. Now I'm going to start making limbs for the body. Okay. So right now I'm making some legs. And this doesn't have to be super anatomically correct, remember, because it is a mutant. It's going to be a bipedal mutant, but it's still a mutant. So I'm making 2 legs, and I'm going to cover those up with white glue there. And then I'm going to make some arms. Now, one arm I want to make a more longer muscular arm, and then kind of a shorter, like skinnier arm. Okay. So the muscular arm will kind of drag. The idea is it might drag the ground, right? And then the other one will be a shorter, longer, or skinnier arm, actually. And these guys are called Wither Beasts, and I'm using them in my Evernight campaign. So I'm making them for that. There we go. Now let these dry. Okay, now they've dried up, and I've hot glued them together. You can see it's roughly bipedal here. I'm going to put some extra glue on the arms to attach them to the body better. I just did a rough out. I also used my washer technique of putting hot glue on the washer to make it textured. And that's a great base because it has some weight to it. And there we go. I like that kind of stance he's got. It's a nice, interesting stance. I'm going to make some toes out of hot glue here. I'm just getting a blob, oops, there. Getting the glob and just pulling it up there. Okay. Kind of blend it in. Blend the excess in. Alright. There we go. Rough bipedal shape there. You can see the thicker arm and the thinner arm. Now I'm going to go around the edge of the washer. So it's not just a totally round washer. I want to kind of blend it into the ground texture. So there we go. And just set that down, and it'll let that harden up. And now it's hard. I'll just kind of pop it off the mat there. And looking good. Alright, so we got our rough shape here. Now we need to define this. We need to define some more details on this guy. So, and that glue dries nice and hard. It's a nice way to do minis. Okay, so now I've got some toothpicks, and I want to do one clawed hand, right? And it's going to have 4 fingers. So I did these relatively short, and I'm just going to break them in half so they look like more like fingers, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take the larger arm and do just a glob of glue at the end and just start sticking these into that glue. And that'll give me the start of my clawed hand there. One down below as the thumb kind of thing, and opposable thumb, and then the others on top as the fingers, right? Okay. I'm going to do my shorter arm, but I want to actually do the fingers longer on this because the Wither Beast has these long fingers that can kind of paralyze you or cause extreme pain when you get jabbed by them. So I wanted to really make long needle-like fingers for this guy. So I made those longer, and I'm going to put those on the skinnier arm and just pop them in that hot glue there. And you'll have to play with them a bit till the hot glue dries, right? Okay, looking good, looking good. Alright, now I'm going to start putting some glue over the fingers, and I'm just actually going to do one side of the fingers. I'm not going to try to do the other side because you'll see what I do to do the other side of the fingers. Just put the hot glue on the one side of the fingers. and that'll attach them even better, as well as, you know, make them look like a finger. Okay, now some of my favorite stuff, my hard modeling paste. I'm going to use this on it. And the idea of this is I'm going to go under the fingers and kind of fill that in with the hard modeling paste. And so I won't have to try to get under the finger with the hot glue gun, which would be nearly impossible on this guy. So I'm using the hard modeling paste to fill that area in, right, between the hot glue that's on the top. And now I'm going to do, I've done some on the body, fill a little bit on the body, and that guy is really looking cool. Okay, now he's dried up, which doesn't take too long with the hard modeling paste. And I really like those fingers, how they came out. Look at that, really cool. Now I've got these micro beads, and I'm going to use some round ones for the eyes. Like it has 3 eyes, so I'm doing 3 eyes. And put that on there, in that configuration. And then I'm going to do a mouth. So I'm going to rough out a mouth with the hot glue. Looks kind of goofy right now, but stay with us, stay with us. Trust the DM Scotty on this. Now I'm going to do some toes, and I'm going to use these micro beads to put on the toes. I'm going to give it 4 toes. And they're kind of stubby, muty toes, so I'm not worried about them being too pretty. So just go around the stump there. The stump-like leg is what they have. So go around that. Cool. Fill the mouth in just a touch. I want to leave that inside part because I want it to be the interior of the mouth. Now I'm going to start putting beads on the back. These would be kind of like spinal something on it. I just thought that'd be an interesting detail. So I'm using the micro beads. And go down to the back. And there, nice. Yeah, it's looking goofy right now, but wait till we get it going here. So now I'm going to use my hard modeling paste again after this glue is set up. And I'm going to start filling in some details. I'm going to go around the eyes because I want to make the eyes look a little stalk-like, short stalk-like, and this modeling paste will help with that. So I'm just kind of going around the beads with a stiff brush here. And I'm not worried about getting it on there. See, I can just flick it off with my finger and the eye will just pops right out. So nice, nice. Now I need to kind of blend the mouth in. So now I'm going to add some around the mouth and inside the mouth. But I want to make that mouth blend into the body. Now same with the legs. And I'm going to cover up the toes. I'm going to cover that hole in the toes. Right? I'm going to do the same on the back. I'm not actually going to show that, but now I'm going to do a knee. You can just clump a little bit on there and make a knee. So I'll just finish this up. I'll do elbows, another knee, and the back. And we'll have us a start of a nice mutant here. Yeah, looking good. I really like how creepy it looks. I'm excited to say my new video magazine has just been released, and you can get immediate access if you join Patreon at the $1 level. So I hope to see you there. And I had one last thing I need to say. Gracie, take it away. Hey Gracie, what do we say at the craft?
Go forth and craft.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Alright, Muties, let's do the Macarena!